Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's been a little bit. Kind of took a break for a week for title video. It's going to be because of a little accident thing with the battle tank. Just clear up some questions, not driving the Legacy. This is how it is in Connecticut, or this is at least my driveway. Main roads and stuff are okay, but my Legacy won't make it down the driveway. And since there's a curve, I'm not having the Legacy slide off and then having another car down. So that's just kind of how my luck's going so far. But let me get in the car. Let me just start up the wagon real quick, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what happened. Alright, so long story short, I was coming back from Gio's place actually Sunday and meeting up with a buddy, and I was taking a back road. It's super skinny. It kind of makes a S like this, and just cruising. I was literally going like 20 miles an hour, 25 max, and this minivan right on the S part is like halfway in my lane. It was pretty committed, so I was like, crap, I don't know, do I hit the brakes and avoid them, or do I just take them head on? I debated it obviously like super quickly, but decided I would just hit the brakes. The minivan ends up like swerving out of my lane, like, I don't know, 10 feet in front or something like that, so it was pretty freaking close. And after that, like, he speeds off, and since I braked right in like the apex, there was like some black ice, something like that there, and the car literally just understeered straight. Can't do anything, can't freaking Ken block out of there. So ended up climbing up like a pretty solid rock wall. Like, used my garage. It was probably from the base to like here. Like, it's pretty significant. Definitely climbed right over that. That sucked. I did get to drive the car home and stuff, but I'll show you kind of what happened. It's all been fixed. So the radiator got fucked. Both the OEM fans were fucked, and they were actually pushed up against the alternator and accessory pulleys. So that sucked. It kind of went into my timing cover a little bit. Nothing happened inside, but it just burned through that a little bit, so I was really lucky. So I had to replace the radiator. I had to put a single fan. Don't need to. Single fan's gonna be more than fine. And then there's some, I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty fucked under. I mean, I pretty much told them to just get everything back so I can close the hood and stuff again. The headlights, everything like that was 100% fine. I just had to get a new bumper really, and pull the lower support and stuff out. I didn't have my GoPro. Well, it actually was in the car, but I didn't have any battery or anything, so I didn't feel like recording it. And honestly, I was just freaking pissed. So that's that. Let me get going a little bit, and I'll tell you about the next little part. So I ended up getting the car back. Everything was good to go. Drove it home fine. The next day, driving home, you know, with my bad luck, my mechanic, Ray, he tells me if I don't have any bad luck, I wouldn't have any at all. Probably 100% right. But trying to make it back home up this hill, and the car, there's another car right on my ass, and I'm like, what the hell? I look down, I'm like cruising, so, you know, I put a little more gas in it, and it's just climbing. I'm like, oh crap, I'm not getting anywhere. Pull off on a side street, try to put it manually in a gear, and it's acting real weird. I kind of had a feeling it was the tranny slipping, and sure as hell, I get to this light back in my town. It's kind of on a hill, and I literally cannot make it up. It took me 2 light rotations. Everyone was freaking pissed. So the tranny was going. I couldn't even make it all the way back up to my house or anything like that, because I'm on a hill, and it just didn't have the balls to get up there without slipping all the time, and it wouldn't have made it. So ended up buying a lot of tranny fluid, put a cord in, and it was immediately pissing out. So I just sent the car up the hill and up my driveway. And next day, actually I called Ray like right after that was happening, and he was just like, yeah dude, bring it back down, because it was weird. He literally just replaced the tranny fluid and all that, so this gimbal thing isn't super sideways. But that was that. Dropped it back off. There ended up being, there's 2 lines that go to the radiator, I believe, and one just had like a pin-size hole that was leaking, and it wasted all. Like, tranny fluid's freaking expensive. It's like 10 or 11 bucks a bottle or quart. So that sucked. But he ended up replacing line. He was like, dude, it was literally a pinhole. It sucked that it happened with you. Like, I'd rather just have it happen to us, so you didn't have to deal with it. But yeah. And now the tranny is, it sounds like death. It literally sounds like someone's kicking it. Usually I have to manually shift it, like 1, 2, 3, and then drive. I've been leaving it in drive for right now, and I'm just super gentle on the gas and hoping it's okay. Once I get to a hill or something like that, I have to put it manually because I don't even want to take the chance of it fucking up. Right now you guys can't feel, but it's literally pulsing. It feels like someone's kicking the car, like the tranny and the motor, like in between. It's psycho. So that's kind of what happened. Pretty much the plan now, I have to replace the tranny. Like, this is my daily. It's the car that's supposed to be reliable and like I can count on, not worry about. So yep, so I have to get back into the daily status of this thing. I'm gonna have to replace the transmission. It sucks. Literally just spent so much freaking cash on this car. Like, it's the amount of money that I have put in this car over the past couple months is worth way more than the freaking car. But that's just kind of how life is. Yeah, that was it. I just didn't have, I guess, the ability to make a video even if I wanted to, because the GoPro and stuff was in the car when I was at my mechanic shop. But I guess shit happens. It sucks, but it's whatever. You know, you just got to deal with it, and that's why it's so important to have reserves and stuff left in your checking or any bank account you guys have, just to prepare for the worst. And yeah, so I just have to deal with it. I'm actually looking for a tranny right now. I'm not going to go manual with it. It's going to cost the same either way. So I'm just going to put another auto in it if I can find one. Tricky thing is finding one, I guess. So that's that. I'll be getting back to work, hopefully on the S14 a little bit during this week. But as the car is now, like, I would never trust it on the highway or something with the transmission acting how it is. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it to this post office. I have to go up this giant hill. But that's it. Hopefully I'll work on the S14. Stop by once this weekend. My brother let me borrow his car. And we just did some little things. Like, I finished cutting those tabs on the rear quarters. And Jake and I cut up the kit. So chopped off the bottom part. Kept with the body line. I'll show you guys probably next video, maybe for Thursday. I plan to go there Wednesday. But that's it. Yeah, so just little updates. Haven't posted anything in about a week, so trying to get back into it. I guess Mikey was in Pennsylvania or something for work, something like that, so he didn't make anything. But hopefully we'll get back into it. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support. Like, comment, sub, share, and we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.